Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Steph. I'm a toddler mom to a 2.5-year-old named Maddie. I do have also a 2.5-month-old named Scarlett. So if you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys are returning, thank you guys so much for clicking back on today's video. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about self-care for new moms, why it's so important, and simple self-care tips that you guys could implement into your daily and weekly routines. So I know I'm saying that this is for new moms, and honestly I say that only because these tips that I'm going to provide you guys are doable tips, little tips that maybe some would not consider self-care, but as a new mom, when you're busy, when you are having a hard time, these are things you can do to totally like reset and kind of just cleanse your mind and fill your cup up so you could pour onto others. Honestly, I never really understood what that quote meant when people would tell me you can't pour from an empty cup. Until I became a mom, my cup empties out fairly quickly. I totally understand what it's trying to say. So what is self-care? According to Be the One To, which is like a suicide prevention website, you are simply being mindful of your own needs so that you are better able to support the people you care about. Ding, 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 ding. I feel like self-care as a new mom is so important because of that reason. We're constantly caring for the people around us. I mean, that's just our job as a mom. We just care for other people around the clock, nonstop, 24/7. I feel like caring for ourselves, like our self-care, is usually thrown in the back burner. When I first became a mom and I wasn't making any time for self-care, I was trying to just do everything. I felt really guilty of like leaving my daughter with other people. I felt really bad if I wasn't the one that was providing the care to her. I felt like she needed me around the clock, which she did. I felt like I wasn't making time for myself. In turn, I actually started being a really crappy person. And that's what that quote means. Your cup is empty. You have no water in your cup. Speaking of water, I'm really thirsty, hold on. But basically, if you have nothing in your cup, you cannot care for other people. So you gotta fill your cup up first. But in all seriousness, I really felt like if I didn't take care of me, I wasn't able to optimally take care of the people around me. I'm not gonna lie, like I know my cup is damn near empty when I'm kind of being snooty to the people around me. So with my husband, like I would kind of like lash out on him with little things. I would do rage cleaning, and a rage cleaning is a sign totally that you need to take a break. If you don't know what rage cleaning is, that's when like you just see a mess and then all of a sudden you go to like this downward spiral and just start like angrily cleaning everything around your house. If you've been there, then you know what I'm talking about. That's how I know when my cup is empty. When I'm like rage cleaning, when I'm taking things out on other people, when I'm too sensitive around certain subjects with other people, when I'm getting easily frustrated with noise and with my children, I know that it's like, okay, I need to step back and take a moment to myself. So as a new mom, I know mom guilt is so real, and honestly, you may not feel really comfortable leaving your child with anybody or really just actually detaching from your children, but I'm here to tell you that it is okay and you need to take a break, not just for yourself, but also for the people around you. I'm about to share with you guys my simple self-care tips that I implement now to this day, but were super easy for me to implement when I was a new mom. I know it's like difficult transitioning into this role and then not knowing how to do things for yourself. Okay, so number one, honestly, taking a shower is a new kind of luxury when you're a mom. We have no time to really get massages or to pamper ourselves with nails and toes and hairs. But if you do that, honestly, that is great. Keep it up. Do you, sis? Honestly, for me, like I could not find the time, or maybe I did have the time, but I just felt really guilty for leaving my child where I would not go to get my nails done, go to get my hair done, go get any kind of like pampering done at all. So I found like a comfort in taking long, uninterrupted hot showers. So taking a shower was my way of like pampering myself because I just felt like I would come out of the shower like a brand new person. I had the help of my husband to watch my child. I would usually wait till he got home from work and then that's when I would take my shower. So I just felt really good. It feels like you're just like washing off the stress of the day. Feels like you're cleansing yourself, cleansing your mind, cleansing your soul, cleansing your body, literally. I would take my phone in the shower. I would just listen to music, listen to podcasts, maybe listen to some YouTube videos. I'm like huge on growth, so like I just love listening to things of that sort. It honestly makes me feel really good when I'm really pouring into myself and I'm like doing something for myself. If you don't have help at home, once you get the hang of like understanding your child's like napping schedule or sleep schedule, I feel like eventually I was able to kind of gauge that, okay, this is the time she's gonna sleep, this is how long she usually naps. Then I would just turn on the monitor and make sure I had like the volume up all the way, and I would take it with me in the shower, or not in the shower, but in the bathroom. Then I would shower with the door open in case I needed to run out and get the baby. Once you feel comfortable, once you feel safe enough to leave your child, make sure there's nothing hazardous around them, no blankets, no pillows, no stuffed animals. Then you can take the monitor in with you and enjoy a nice shower to yourself. Self-care tip number 2, which honestly I feel like is not really self-care, but now it is self-care for me. It wasn't self-care until I became a mom, but just having meals to yourself, and I'm talking about a nice meal, because when we're moms, we're like literally on the go all the time. We're cooking, we're cleaning, so I feel like 80% of the time I'm like cooking and then I'm eating while I'm cooking, or like I'm feeding my child and then like just like kind of eating, throwing whatever I can in my mouth while I'm feeding my child, while I'm doing all these other things. When you're a mom, you're just like a master at multitasking. But I noticed with my firstborn, people were telling me like, oh my gosh, you look great, you look like you didn't even have a baby, you're so skinny. When I looked in the mirror though, I actually felt like I didn't look good in the mirror though. Like I noticed that I lost so much muscle that I worked so hard for previously, and really like I was really skinny, like, and it didn't look like the healthy kind of skinny. So that's when I realized like, man, I'm not eating properly. And I would really just like make plates for myself, make them nice, make them look all aesthetically pleasing just because that's what I enjoyed. And then I would take it to the table, sit down, and really enjoy my meal. And plus I'm a huge foodie too, so I really like different flavors, different textures of food. So just being able to sit down and eat and really enjoy a meal was like self-care on its own. Some ways you can enjoy your meal is to honestly meal prep. If you can meal prep and just have things ready to go, I feel like that's a great way to have something prepared for yourself, so you're not taking like so much time to have to cook and everything. But yeah, once your baby's napping, or if you have like a little swing she could rock in next to you, or if you have like a little one of those playpens you could bring next to you in the kitchen and just lay her down in there, find some ways you can enjoy your meal and nourish yourself and hydrate, because hydrating is really important. Self-care tip number 3 is to get out of the house. This I know is gonna be really hard for a lot of new moms especially, and if it's not, then that's great, keep it up. But for me, I felt like it was so hard to step away from my child, because I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but I just felt like she was constantly needing me, constantly needing contact, constantly nursing, especially with my firstborn. Luckily, my second child, not so much, but with my firstborn, she was like nursing non-stop all the time. She always wanted to be held, always wanted to be carried. But I feel like it's so important to be able to step out of the environment of caretaking, kind of like step out of the environment of being a mom, if that makes sense. So what I would do is like literally just for like 10 minutes or like 15 minutes, I would have my husband take care of the baby, and then I would go to the car, bring my book, bring my headphones, or maybe take a little drive just around the neighborhood. Because if you try to isolate yourself in another room, let's say you try to go to your bedroom while the husband and the baby are, or your significant other and your baby are in the living room, or vice versa, they're in the room and you come out to the living room, like you're still in this environment, you're gonna see a mess, you're gonna wanna clean it, you're gonna see the dishes, you're gonna wanna wash it, you're gonna see the laundry, you're gonna wanna fold it, you're just gonna wanna do all these mom things still. So get out of the environment and just take a moment in your car. Eventually, my car sessions evolved to solo Target runs, solo grocery runs, and that is just great. I mean, even though you're still doing something like for your family, if you're grocery shopping, at least just being by yourself, getting some time to think by yourself, getting that freedom by yourself, it's great. Mom guilt is real, so if you're struggling to like be away for that long, literally just taking 5 minutes even in your car to just breathe, bring a book, listen to a song you like, or just like meditate, honestly, it'll definitely fill your cup more than you know. This sun is literally coming through. I'm not mad at it, but honestly, hopefully this lighting's okay. It was like raining a moment ago. Okay, so for tip number 4, which is personally my favorite, which I know some of you guys are gonna hate, but I'm gonna say it anyways, but it's to exercise. If you don't like that word, if it turns you off, if you want nothing to do with exercise, just forget I even said it. But I do think it is really important to get your body moving, to get your blood flowing, get your heart rate going, get some oxygen to the brain. I feel like this one really helped with my mental. Exercising releases your happy hormones. So for me, I like to work out in the morning, even like a 10-minute workout. If I could get 30 minutes, even great. If I can get an hour, then that's bomb. But I found that like getting myself moving at least a little bit in the morning releases some endorphins, and I'm just a happier person. As a new mom, I feel like one of the easiest ways for me to get moving was to pack up my newborn and just put her in the stroller and go for walks around the neighborhood. Taking your newborn out with you is also amazing because then they get some vitamin D from the sun, they get some fresh air, they get to be out in nature, which is really healthy for their brain development anyways. And it's also great for you because then you get vitamin D too, and you're out too with fresh air. Who doesn't want to be out in nature? It's beautiful. If you're unable to do that for any reason, just work out at home, grab a yoga mat. Honestly, you don't even need a yoga mat. Like just work out on the floor, on the carpet. There are great resources on YouTube, online. There are great fitness apps to just get your body moving. And yeah, that's honestly my favorite tip because I'm huge on exercise. I'm huge on just getting your body moving. I really feel like that helped my mental a whole lot. All right guys, so I hope these tips helped. Again, I know this video is kind of like towards the new moms, but really this is for any mom. If you're a stay-at-home mom, if you're a work from home mom, if you're a working mom and you just need some simple self-care things that are totally doable to do at home or to do that don't take too much time. Hope this video helped. Give me a thumbs up if it did. Drop a comment if you guys have any other self-care tips that you can offer to new moms. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye.